Hi, welcome back to Bridal Channel today. I'm your host, Freddie K. I'm still your host, even though the vice president of Bridal Channel is watching the show from the background. So far, I still got the job. So we're all happy about that. He's given us a thumbs up, and Jim Silverman has just given away another 5 dozen roses to our listeners. So please call the number on your screen. Come down to 800 Rose Big in Newport Beach and get your free dozen roses. Okay, great. That's working out really well. The power of Bridal Channel. We just found out, we just got a call, I don't know if you heard the phone ring on the last segment, from a bride that's getting married this fall in Temecula, and she wants to know about that flower arrangement, and that's the power of Bridal Channel. So I'm going to introduce you to that by introducing you to our head designer, Regal. Now, those of you brides out there that have booked your weddings with 800 Rose Big, and please, you can see all this at 800rosebig.com, you know who Regal is. Regal, I would say, he's the best, and every time I say good things about him, he hits me up for another raise, so I hope he's not listening. And he is, okay? So anyway, if he does a good job today, maybe my mom, who started this company 53 years ago, Natalie, maybe she'll give him a raise. So let's vote for him. Okay, Regal, by the way, is our head designer, and rightly so. He's one of the most fantastic designers I've ever met in my career, and he's responsible. You know, if you take a look over here, we won Wedding Florist of the Year and Best of Wedding Florists 15 times in 2015 on the Knot.com and WeddingWire.com. We even won it from American Express, which is a very prestigious award. And we just found out that Regal, our head designer, is already in the running for Wedding Florist of the Year for 2016. So let's come over here, take a look at flowers. That's what you're here for today. Look at these gorgeous arrangements, centerpieces, and bouquets that our fantastic staff is making. And right behind here, we have the master of it all, our head designer, Regal. Welcome to Bridal Channel today, Regal. How's everything going with your crew today?
Well, thank you for having me on the Bridal Channel. I'm very excited, and I have a fantastic crew here behind me creating these wonderful pieces. So I'm excited to share a little bit about what we do here at 800 Rose Big.
Okay, now Regal, let me ask you a question. Can you come around here, because there's so many beautiful pieces you guys made today. It's just amazing how gorgeous they all are. Aren't they beautiful? Now, we did have a bride ask about this piece, and this is what you would call what type of centerpiece would you call this, Regal?
Well, we have two different types of centerpieces. The first one is our 6-inch fishbowl centerpiece, which will sit low on a table. This is great for a table where you can have conversational.
Yeah, and what flower is this here? The bride wants to know, what's that little fuzzy stuff in there?
This is our beautiful white chocolate lace.
White chocolate lace.
Yes.
Now, I've heard of Queen Anne lace. I've never seen this variety. You must have just got that in this morning. Is that true?
Absolutely. They just came in from Ecuador.
From Ecuador. And the other thing that I really love here, and I think the bride was asking, these fluffy flowers here, are those peonies? I know we do a lot of peonies here.
These are not peonies. These are lisianthus.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, they look beautiful, and they're in season a lot right now, right?
They are. They just started season.
They are absolutely beautiful. Now, let me ask you a question. Here I see a low centerpiece, which I know you like to keep them low. So what size table would a centerpiece like this be good for?
This is for an 8 to 10 person table.
Right. That's pretty typical today,
That's
right?
pretty typical, yeah.
Now, come over here for a second, because I want to show you a piece that I really love. And I'm sorry, am I blocking the camera? I'm pretty new at this. And Regal, tell me a little bit about what this big, what do they call this piece in the wedding industry? Here, you can take the microphone.
Yes, so this is a candelabra here, and here at 800 Rose Big, we actually loan these out to our brides. And this is a tall pedestal piece on a candelabra. It's a taller version of our small 6-inch dish vase, so that there could be some variation at the wedding. So we have the low piece, and now we have the tall pieces.
And that's pretty much what they call the low-high push-pull look that I always hear you explaining to brides. Now here I see that this is a very popular item. You seem to be making these every weekend. I think we did, what, 13 weddings last weekend?
Correct.
Okay, let me hand you the microphone here and kind of share it with me. We're both pretty new at this. Tell us about what type of container this is, and is this the wedding that's going to Temecula? The wine?
So this here is our Temecula wedding for this weekend, and this would be a mason jar wedding where we place the beautiful white lace around it with a little bit of the coral ribbon. This is what we call the country shabby chic wedding.
Yes, that's very in style now.
It is very in style right now, yes. So this bride was very particular in the fact that she wanted coral, peach, ivory, roses, and some texture in there, finished off with our beautiful lamb's ear.
Right. And that's a beautiful wedding. The bouquet is fantastic. I don't know if you've made it yet. And then she bought some other accent pieces here, and they're in these little vases here. Now, Regal, I know over here there's some beautiful, colorful stuff. Can you follow us with the camera? Okay, you see we're pretty new at this here, and this piece is stunning, and I'm going to model it, Rigo, and you talk about it.
You actually look great, and yeah.
We do a lot of gay and lesbian weddings here, isn't that right, Rigo?
Yes, we do. We do a lot of gay and lesbian weddings. This is going out to a lesbian couple that will
Really?
Be going out this weekend to Long Beach. So as you can see, they wanted a lot of textures in there, lavenders, peach, and a little bit of white.
Beautiful, beautiful. And, you know, it is our honor to support gay marriages here and all gay people. I believe it's just an honor to be able to make that special day beautiful for everybody. And Regal, this is just a beautiful. Is that a, hold the mic, is that the peonies that you put in all the weddings now?
Yes, this is what we would call our blush peonies.
Blush peonies. And
yes.
Is that a light pink peony?
That is correct. A blush would be a very light pink, borderline ivory.
And do they smell?
They smell delicious.
Oh my God, smell that. Wow, this is just a beautiful piece. Real quick, Regal, take us over here. Show me what you're making for the next bride right over here. Come. Let me squeeze over here. Oh, did I just block the camera for a second? Oh boy, this is fantastic, Rigo. Now tell me a little bit about, these are so colorful. What type of roses are these roses?
This is what we call our Satina rose. It's a very special rose brought in from Colombia.
Yes.
And this particular bride wanted the arrangement in a square vase. Yes, a beautiful glass square vase. And we did the Satina roses with the ivory roses, touch of Lysianthus and hydrangeas, again finished off with the lamb's ear, which seems to be very popular this season.
I've heard that called Dusty Miller. Is that the same thing as Dusty Miller?
That is correct.
Now, this particular bride, I was looking at the order, although the vases do come with the centerpieces, you also have a program here where if a bride wants to save additional money, she can get a lower price by renting our centerpieces for free and, in a sense, borrowing the vases if she wants to save additional money. But they do come no charge with the arrangements. Is that true?
That is true. We do not charge for the vases. We actually loan them out to the brides. I actually wanted to show you or talk to you a little bit about the coral wedding that we have back here.
Oh my God.
But maybe we can do that in the next segment. We're going to take a little break right now. And in the next segment, I'll tell you all about the coral wedding that's right behind me.
So now you're the director.
I am the director. I'm a director. Yeah.
You are the director.
Not an actor, I'm a director.
Okay,
yeah.
So you see why he's the boss of the wedding flowers here, and he seems to be my boss every now and then too, even though my mom owns the company. All right, Regal, we'll be right back with just a word from our sponsors here. Thank you very much.